Greetings, Portal Master. I am Lazy Urchin, and welcome to the new set. The old one kind of burned down, so we made a new one. We did what we could. Anyways, welcome to the video. You saw the title, so I'm gonna explain. These are the guidelines I'm following. You can read, presumably. I doubt anybody's gonna watch this with their screen off, so you can read. Here's an example. Yeah. This is what it'll look like just without the extra drawings because I'm lazy and I'd rather just put a text wall than draw for every single one of these. So for the first one, lightning rod, I like to imagine this as lightning rod without the freaking lightning bolts. You can see this one is kind of lazy because it was the very first one I did. Yeah, I didn't have a set idea, but I thought this would be cool and fun. Next up is Free Ranger. He's got the twin blades. I feel like he could be a good swashbuckler. He's fun. I like Free Ranger. Uh, yeah, there's not much better for swashbuckler, I'm gonna be honest. And speaking of not much better for a class, Knight with blades. I actually like this one. I chose this one because he's cool, but also because there really ain't much better for Knight outside of other gimmick landers, and I didn't want to use multiple. Yeah, that that went away. Smash Hit. I really like Smash Hit. Recently played Superchargers using him. He's fun. He's got a cool play style. I really like using him. He works well for Smasher, not much else. So I chose him for Smasher, then realized how big of a mistake that was. Also, if you see there, the Soul Gem. Yeah, this one was fun to think of, but that's kind of it. Here's Crusher as the Sentinel. I realized after I made Smash Hit the Smasher, I was like, oh, what about Crusher? What do I do with him? So, double-sided hammer like Barbella's, but a hammer instead of a barbell. Here's Prism Break as a mage, because, like I say there, Earth is the melee group. There ain't a lot of mage there. But I did my best. I like Prism Break. He's cool. Other people seem to like him. He's certainly interesting to imagine, like a crystal staff kind of thing. Uh, Flame Slinger as a ninja. I wish Fire had a bow slinger so badly, but no, it has ninja, bazooka, and sentinel. And so I just figured kunai throwing, and then he can use it as an arrowhead for the soul gem. Should work. Hothead, there's a bazooka in Imaginators. I talk about it there. I figured, whatever, good enough. You can see how tired I was at the time of making this from the sheer amount of references in the Soul Gem section, but I think he'd be fun to have as a bazooka. Not specifically using a bazooka, but Hot Dog with Sentinel. I figured Firebone Hot Dog worked as a Sentinel. He's interesting at the very least. For that gift, I figured like the Digimon Hanuman. It's Backbone Club, but that's just kind of it. Slam Bam. This one's just perfect. Like Water Brawler, one of the two brawlers Water has for some reason. Uh, this one just felt natural, and so I went with it because he's cool. Then Wham Shell for the other brawler. I figure he'd just have two halves of the spiky ball as like gauntlets kind of thing. Like Series 3 Terrafin, but instead of spiked gloves, it's just spiky balls as gloves kind of thing. Then Gilgrunt. This is one that I really wanted to draw, but I couldn't do it. Just couldn't. But I wrote a solid like essay up in that top left corner. Yeah, he's just here. Crash Bandicoot, I'm keeping the crossover boys, so yeah. Zook, probably one of the easiest. I could have used the Series 1 figure, but I like the Series 2 one just better for posture. Yeah, Bazooker life element instead of Chompy Mage. Zook, perfect. Great option. Just phenomenal choice. He's just here. Whisper Elf for the ninja. I thought instead of normal Stealth Elf, this could be fun. Because she's smaller, and therefore more like a ninja, especially when you consider how small the ninja Imaginators are. So, yeah. I just thought this one would be fun to do a reverse reference. And then Zulu. I hate having to use Zulu. I hate Zulu. But there's not much better for Knight in the life element, so he's just kind of here. Also, Logan, if you're watching it, yes, with the Soul Gem, you can release a feral hog onto a playground. Anyways, Undead Hex for Mage. Yeah, this one it just felt right. Uh, I like to imagine for the gift, it's just a skull that opens and closes its mouth every once in a while, like a Minecraft dragon head if you power it with redstone. But it doesn't like say anything or anything. Rattle Shake for Bow Slinger, there ain't much better. That's gonna be a thing you're gonna hear a lot in this video. There ain't much better in X element for Y class. That being said, I like Rattle Shake. He's cool. He's fun. It just kind of works best. Chop Chop as the Smasher, you can see that top left, the vision. I really like this one. This one is probably my favorite that I put together, like the favorite thought process of mine. Really love this one. Wish it was real, but it isn't, unfortunately. Pinata stays because I'm biased. That's just it. Double Trouble Fun Times. Essentially Double Trouble, but elemental spells and mini summoning. So instead of just the beam, it switches between elements for the beam, like Pop Fizz's potions kind of thing. I thought it was fun. Cobra Kadabra as a musical enemy charming smokescreen bowslinger with like magical smoke making a bow shape around the pipe. That would be fun. I would love to draw these sometime and just show what I'm thinking. Cortex, he's also here because I don't know, it's fun. Trigger Happy, one of the easiest. Trigger Happy tech element quick shot, phenomenal. This one is a bit lazy because my brain went, yeah, sure, all right, cool Sky Chi, cool Soul Gem, what for the gift? But he's here. Drill Sergeant, ain't much better in tech element for swashbuckler class. But I feel like if the drills were like extended to become more like lances from jousting, kind of like a Scavalier from Pokemon, that would work. Drobot for Bowslinger, drawing me. I will explain our reasoning in his series 2 figure where he's kind of like arched. My brain saw that and went, oh, he kind of looks like a bow. So my thought is he ducks his head down, puts his wings flat, and shoots his tail bit as an arrow. Blastertron stays. There's 5 light Skylanders. What do you want me to do? Astro Blast. His ship is canonically broken in this Ideal Imaginators because I hate his ship. I hate the Sunrunner. I hate Astro Blast. Anyways, he uses 2 of the spikes from the Sunrunner as blades. Yeah, he's just kind of here. Hoodsickle is also here because there's 5 Dark Skylanders. Another one of the 5 Dark Skylanders, Nightfall. I like this one. I want this one to be a ninja. What do ninjas use? Well, what are ninjas portrayed with other than kunai and throwing stars? Sometimes they have little sickles or hooked blades. Gee, look at that. It's perfect. The barrier staff. This one I'm contractually obligated to add a Wrecking Ball reference, and I think this would be cool. Also, the Gilgrunt book. Find it on Wikipedia. I don't care. I'm tired. that's that's kind of the end of it. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later, alright? Sorry for how bad this video is. Have a good one, alright, folks? See you later.